This is sad, to be honest, and this is also a lesson to Africans and Nigerians in the UK or Hi beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. On this channel I talk about my life here in the UK, what is happening around me, and I share information. On this channel I also do reaction videos, so if this content sounds like what you will be interested in, please do not forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back to watch my video. Honestly, I really do appreciate. Well, in today's video, I'll be sharing this latest update. I'm sure some of you must have seen it, for those of you that are current on social media or like to read the news. You must have come across this update. And this is sad. And I just feel the need to share this on this platform because I feel like we will all learn from this. It's a lesson to Africans. It's a lesson to immigrants living in the UK. So my African people, if you're watching this video, please share this video. This is a lesson to everybody. Well, there are so many articles out there, but I'll just be reading from this particular one. It says, the United Kingdom to seize assets of deceased Africans. The United Kingdom has announced it will seize over 170 unclaimed properties belonging to deceased Africans, migrants in the UK. The unclaimed estate, including properties and savings from African migrants, with Nigerians making it up a significant portion. Nigerians are always at the top. Listen, not just properties, including savings. The United Kingdom is now in a custody as the deceased African didn't leave a will or identify next of kin. So it went further saying on this article, it says, once again, the imperialists show their true colors. Let's call it what it really is: theft. After centuries of looting Africans through slavery, colonization, and colonial economic policy, they are now taking hard-earned wealth of our brothers and sisters who toiled on foreign soil. Diaspora Africans, how long will we keep enriching the same nation that enslaved our oppressors, our ancestors? You go to Europe and America and break your back working back home and saving money, only for it to be swallowed by their system when you die. Meanwhile, back home, your village lack clean water, your family struggle, and your continent remain underdeveloped. You build their economy while your homeland remain dependent on foreign aid. This is a wake-up call. Your wealth belongs in Africa, where it can empower your people, not in the hands of government that see you as a second-class citizen, even in debt. Invest in your homeland, buy land, build businesses, and secure your legacy where it truly matters. In Africa, your wealth can benefit your family. In the West, it gets confiscated by the same people who stole from us for centuries. When I finished reading this article and I went to the comment section, there's a lot. But before I talk about what people are saying on the comment section, this is it. I'm a Nigerian, and people complaining that people leaving their home country, traveling abroad. I'll say this. Everybody must not travel abroad. But this is it. Our government are not helping matter. The more you work hard, it gets worse. I was talking about election. You vote, your vote does not even count. Now I'm talking about my home country, Nigeria. People back home, if they see me, they leave. And I'm not judging them. People back home, every single day, if I call my friends, if I go online, everybody is complaining. Currently, there's 30 days challenge rant. But is the government doing anything? So don't blame people leaving their home country, traveling abroad. Fine, they are seeing us as second-class citizens, but you can get the basic things like light. You can work and feed your family. Now, we're not talking about living large, but you just live average life. But thousands of people back home, thousands of Africans back home are struggling. Even the daily meal, they can't afford it. In the UK, there's something that you can do to survive. Back home, you see people kidnapping now. These days, kidnapping is like a new business. I'm talking about Nigeria. Oh. Kidnapping is like a new business. Even this kidnapping, people are using it now to seek asylum in the UK. Boko Haram, what is it? So don't blame people when people leave. I see so many comments, people just leaving Nigeria. You guys should come back home and fight. Come back home and fight who? The people that are back home, are they not fighting? And how is it going? So our government, our politicians are the evil ones. So don't blame people when they save up and leave. The only sad thing about this news is the fact that these families that they just mentioned, over 170 Africans. And I read a couple of articles and they said 58 Nigerians did not leave any name, no will, nothing, no next of kin. So personally, I'm wondering, even in bank they'll ask you next of kin, why can't you even put your siblings back home? Like, even if you don't want to put your partner, your girlfriend, you can put your father, your mother, or is it that you don't even have a single sibling in Africa? I just, for me it's weird because they shall put a name. So just imagine, after working hard, your house is gone. Do you know what it takes to buy a house in the United Kingdom? UK government now seizing the properties. Very soon that properties now will become, I don't know, maybe they'll change it to a council house. 170 Africans. So dear Africans in abroad, not just in the UK, this is the lesson. If you're buying a property, you don't want to put your wife's name, try to put somebody's name back home, your cousin, your uncle, somebody. There must be somebody you care about. Put their names. It's very, very important. That's why I say this is also a lesson to Africans. If you're buying anything, put somebody's name. I don't know how you buy a property, no next of kin, nothing. To be honest, it's somehow. But then, if you're watching this video, what do you guys think about this? And before I forget, if you're an African living in the UK, you're married, you have children, even if you're not married, you see, this life insurance is very, very important. I've seen like things happen to people. You hear that somebody's wife died during childbirth. Before you know, like a community or like a GoFundMe on how to send the couples back home to support the man or the woman who lost her partner or husband. If you have life insurance, this will go a long way. Since I came to the UK, I've been paying life insurance for my husband, and he's also paying. I have seen some persons who say their husband pay for them, but they don't pay. Me, I just pay. My husband is paying, I am also paying for my family. Like, if anything should happen to me, he knows how much he's supposed to get paid. Nobody's praying for death. I know how much I'm supposed to get. So these are things we all are supposed to know. I pay £15 every month. I started paying this 2019. I came to the UK 2018. I started paying for life insurance since 2019. See, I remember a family friend came to our house and she was just saying something about life insurance, that a family, the husband or wife, somebody died, but they are struggling, and she was not saying this is the benefit of life insurance, that she used to tell people to pay life insurance, but Africans, we see it as like we are wasting money. Even if it's £10, £15, £20, it's something every month though. If you're watching this video, I think you should also consider this life insurance. It will go a long way. Like I said, nobody's praying for death, nobody's praying for any bad news to happen to us, and it will not happen to us by the grace of God. But then again, let's just do it. It's in the UK, you see somebody paying for his or her funeral. Like, God. People in the UK are doing it. Talk less of buying a property and you did not put anybody as your next of kin. Nobody, just buy it on your name. Like, honestly, I feel like there's something, like, it's just fishy to me. Like, it's not making sense to me, because I feel like there's no way you buy a property, no single next of kin. Like, it's weird, to be honest. So if you're watching this video, leave me your comment, your thought on this. Like I said, it's a lesson. So here are what some persons are saying. This person said, this is a lesson you will learn from. Why will you buy and spend huge amount of money or assets to this evil nation that are not even ashamed of such irresponsible behaviors? For me, it's not bad to buy an asset in the UK. It's not bad to buy asset wherever you are. For me, it's not bad. It's just that it's important for you to write a will. It's important to put a name for the next of kin. It's important to tell your family back home, I've got properties here, I've got, tell them, let them know. I don't think it's bad. I mean, you should be comfortable where you live. So, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody have their own opinion. For me, I think it's not bad, to be honest. And the next person said, Nigerian leaders are a shameless set of people. Matthew, that's like ease. To be honest, if our country is good, who want to stress themselves to leave Nigeria? I'm a Nigerian living here in the UK, and the things I hear back home is not helping, it's not encouraging. People who will leave UK and go home to visit, you'll be hearing stories like they almost kidnapped this person, they almost kidnapped that person, this person had an accident, So this is scare some persons, to be honest. And it's sad that our governments are not doing nothing. Like I said, there's currently a 30 days challenge rant in Nigeria going on because of the hardship. So now when you give somebody the opportunity to leave Nigeria, people will leave. Some persons that are there now is because they don't have choice. It's because they don't have the means to leave. That is why they are still in that country. So you tell people in diaspora, come back and come back and but then again, I believe that one day Africa will be great. But one thing I'll tell you, African leaders, they are selfish. African leaders are selfish. That is why we all are still suffering. That is just the truth. So let's also tell ourselves the truth. And this person said, a lesson well taught. African, most especially politicians, loot Africa and invest in abroad. This person said, especially politicians. These politicians, if they are buying properties in the UK or in the Western world, they put next of king. They put somebody's name as next of king. They do. You think they don't know what they do? Instead they'll put family member, they'll put somebody. A lesson for those that are trying to make such mistake. I don't think buying a property is a mistake. I don't know how people see it. For me, it's not a mistake. It's a good thing to buy a property. It's a good thing to buy a house that you're living in. There's nothing wrong with it. The UK government are seizing these properties because they say there's no next of kin and there's no will. But I personally think this is something they should do. They should trace. There's a way they should trace it. They can do it. That's one thing I know. They should trace the family member. They have records. I believe that the UK government, if they want to do it, they have records. They can get the families that are in Africa or that are in Nigeria. They can. But anyways, that is it for today's video. I just feel the need to make this video, create awareness for immigrants. Learn from this. Learn from this. And if you're watching this video, leave me your own honest opinion on this. I'll see you guys in my next post. Bye guys.